What is up, LC heads? Just kind of going through the news that they sent here. Man, I guess we are going back on locking bosses' hit point bars. Yeah. Let's see. How did this go? They started locking hit point bars. It was complete and utter bullshit. Nobody liked it. It completely was destroying the role of a breaker, right? Because what's the point of breaking something if their hit points are just going to lock as soon as you break them, right? Just like in this hit point bar right here, there's those two shields right there with the little boxes around them. At least they're telling us where the enemy is going to have a shield. So, which sucks because if you break this enemy right before the health drops down to get to the shield, it's a wasted break. You're going to break the enemy, you're going to do enough damage to trigger the hit point bar to be locked, and then everything else you're doing is just wasted. So I really wish they would have found a different way, and we kind of could have stayed away from locking the boss's hit point bar at all, because man, there's just could have been different ways they could have done it. You know, a spell can get thrown up or something where you have to counteract it, but just locking their hit point bar is just stupid. And again, this hurts breakers. It really just does. Yeah, so not the happiest about that right now. I'm actually surprised that they're bringing that crap back. Oh yeah, the description of the skill one-bladed breaker has been clarified. Cool, some good news to wash all that crap down. Man, locking hit point bars. Oh no. So yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about that. Other than that, we have some, arena revision here. We're getting a wide view, getting some different camera angles. Cool. And Tales of series collab coming after tomorrow. Cool. Locking boss's hit point. Not cool. Not cool at all. Oh. I thought we got through this, damn it. Let's see, I think the last boss that I fought was some kind of, it was a map boss. It was after last Cloudia officially announced that they weren't going to be locking any boss's hit point bars anymore. And lo and behold, like a couple of days later, there was a Kraken boss on the map, on one of the celebratory maps that they gave us. And I guess when they made that announcement saying that they were going to stop locking hit point bars, I guess they completely forgot that, next week we're dropping a Kraken on this map. And yes, its hit points are going to get locked. Yeah, and that was just, it pissed me off because it was right after they literally just announced that they weren't going to do that anymore. So, I guess at least now they're giving us little symbols. Right, so I guess at least you can kind of plan for that bullshit and just be like, okay, here's a little shield on their hit point pool. It's time to get all our revive spells up, because no matter what we do, the boss is just going to turn off the damage that it's taking, no matter what combo or what synergy I got going, and it's going to, just probably dump on you, right? And then you can do damage again to it until it gets to this other point, in which case you better get your revives up again. I guess that's what it's gonna be. So let me know what you think about that. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of them locking it in the first place. I think there's just better ways of dealing with that. There's got to be some other thing that they can do without really just royally screwing over breakers. And which sucks because some characters are like dedicated breakers. There's other characters that are like, well, I do damage and I break on the side. Yeah, you're still gonna just run them as a damage character, but like actual hardcore breaker characters, what's the point now? Like, really now, what's the point? Unless I'm missing something. If I am, please educate me, share with the class, leave me a comment, let me know. But yeah, it's looking like any breaker on this account is going to be warming the bench for a long ass time until we get through this crap, or at least figure out what Last Cloudia is going to do with this whole locking of the hit point bar. I mean, can we do that? Can we lock our hit point bars, Adis? Can do I at least get to choose one character? And do I get to lock my hit point bar? Do we just... Is that once a wave now? Does everybody get to do that? Make sure to save your hit point lock for the very end, for the last wave. Well, I guess we'll have to see. Later, everybody.